Meeting to order.
All right. Brings us to the reading of the Open Public Meetings Act statement on February 3rd, 2025. Notice of this meeting was placed on the official Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency website and emailed to both the Courier Post and Gloucester City News newspapers for publication. The official notice to the Borough Clerk was emailed on February 3rd, 2025, which included a request for posting of the notice to the official Borough Bellmawr website and bulletin board. All requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been met in compliance with the Sunshine Law. Brings us to the flag salute. I pledge allegiance
to the
to
flag
of
the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, brings us to a roll call. Chairman Frank Philippek.
Present.
Vice Chair Bider.
Here.
Commissioner D'Angelo. Commissioner Whitman. Commissioner Patel.
Here.
Commissioner Simpson. Commissioner Beck.
Here.
All right, that brings us to the management professionals. Josh Tregear, Executive Director. I'm here. Mike McKenna, Solicitor.
Present.
Dennis McNulty, Engineer. All right. As we said, we're going to move around the agenda for today to accommodate some of the commissioners' early departures. So this can largely be disregarded. Mike, if you want a motion to get right into exec now, we can do
yes,
so.
Please. Graduations are important.
All right. So just need a motion to go into exec.
I make a motion to go into executive session.
All right. Right. I get you on the second.
Yeah.
All right. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Ayes have it. All right. All right, gentlemen, we are out of executive session. I also want to acknowledge that Dennis McNulty, Engineer, has joined the meeting since we went in. So we're going to pick up and we're going to zip through the remainder of the meeting, which brings us to the reading of the minutes from the previous meeting, regular meeting, May 20th, 2025.
I make a motion we accept the meeting.
I second it.
All right. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Ayes have it. Redevelopers report, we received that. I guess, Mike, if there's anything important you want to cover in your end. For me, it brings us to the executive director's report. Basically, revise the draft resolution for the amendment, and we're also at the conclusion of that, I'll have the portfolio section on the website updated with that document where everything has been collected and archived. Moving forward, the purchasing card program just got to integrate it with the financial services software. And that's really the important thing. So that's it for me. Brings us to Mike.
In the redevelopers report, there is thankfully some what appear to be new stuff. Page 2, for instance, actually it's page 3. He still doesn't number these pages for us. That memorializes that the interlocal services agreement draft is being circulated among the municipalities. I believe that we have agreed in principle with the draft, and we have but Deptford's assent to gain. Likewise, the Second Amendment is referenced. We've just done it. Lastly, the council's action on the redevelopment agreement is memorialized. Mistakenly, the redeveloper indicates that we'll do this at our meeting on the 16th, when, of course, today's the 17th. On the next page, there might be some new news, so to speak, when it references HAP permits being sought, and the county having responded to all DOT requests. Sorry if I'm moving fast.
No, it's all right, Mike.
Okay. And a couple pages after that, there is a reference there to the fact that Deptford, I was there when they memorialized, that when they adopted the approvals for the redeveloper site plan and subdivision. They have now on June 4th, which is recent, memorialized that in the resolution as required by law. So one more, a couple pages later, is a second reference to the HAP approvals. I'd never heard that acronym before, but it has they stand for Highway Occupancy Permit for the Leaf Avenue extension. And the commissioner apparently is pledged to expedite that. So the county is hand in glove with the town, and as is the NJDOT. And we'll see where it goes, folks. That's the redevelopers report. It's just chock full of new stuff, some of which you have already acted upon.
All right. Any questions for Mike before we go into new business? All right. So 2 resolutions on the agenda for this evening. They both are roll call votes. So we'll begin with the big one of the evening, resolution number 06:032-25, authorizing the signing of amendment number 2 to the redevelopment agreement.
I make a motion.
Hey, Chairman. Just need a second.
I second it.
Thank you, Eric. Brings us to a roll call. Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel,
Yes.
and Commissioner Beck.
Yes.
All right. Brings us to resolution number 06:033-25, authorizing payment of outstanding bills.
I make a motion. I second it.
I second it.
I got Ray on the motion and I got Eric on the second. Brings us to a roll call. Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel,
Yes.
and Commissioner Beck.
Yes.
All right, that concludes all the new business for this evening. Brings us to the public portion. Nobody's on the line, but give it a few seconds just in case. All right, that'll conclude the public portion and brings us to an adjournment.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
I second it.
I second it.
All right. I got Chairman Philippek on the motion. Eric on the second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any nays? Ayes have it. All right.
No,
Thank you.
no, nays.
No nays. All right.
All right,
Ayes
guys.
have it. No nays. Thank you. Gentlemen, it is 5:12. So looks like everybody should be in good shape.
What a record.
And
I'm glad
Thanks,
I
guys.
made
I'm
it.
gonna leave now.
I thought we had the other 2 checking in.
yeah, so did I.
So did I. I called them also. I called them talking personally.
Well, we can't dock their pay because they're volunteers.
That's okay. I'm only kidding.
No harm.
All right, gentlemen. Well,
Thanks,
that's it.
guys. Good job.
Have a good summer. We'll see you in August.